Lovely viewers, today's story is nothing short of magical, heart-melting, and unforgettable. So, wherever you are in the world, whether you're watching us with your morning coffee, winding down after a long day, or just in need of something beautiful to lift your heart, brace yourself. Because a moment that took only a few seconds to capture has gone viral, and it's changing the internet one joyful tear at a time. Yes, it's real, and yes, it's as heartwarming as it sounds. Lee Min-ho's baby boy has just taken his very first steps, and the internet is overflowing with love, emotions, and awe after a short clip of that priceless moment surfaced online. Imagine this. The soft sound of laughter echoing through a sunlit living room. A cozy rug beneath tiny toes. Two loving voices. One calling gently with excitement, the other holding back the thrill in anticipation. And then it happens. Those first little steps. A few seconds of movement that hold within them all the emotions a parent can feel. Joy, pride, love, and yes, even a bit of disbelief. Now imagine that this moment, one that parents hold dear for the rest of their lives, belongs to none other than South Korea's beloved star, Lee Min-ho, and his baby boy, who just took the world's breath away with his innocent, unsteady little walk. The clip, which was allegedly filmed by someone close to the family and later shared anonymously to a fan account, is just under 30 seconds long, but those 30 seconds have already made global headlines. The camera is steady, capturing a warmly lit scene in what appears to be a private living space. Off camera, you hear soft laughter, Lee Min-ho's unmistakable voice, and an encouraging, soothing coo that only a proud father can make. Then, into the frame toddles the baby. Dressed in a soft cream-colored onesie, cheeks rosy, arms outstretched for balance, and eyes lit with the curiosity of a world newly discovered. The room erupts in cheers as he takes his first, bold, uncertain steps. And then it happens. He stumbles right into the arms of his father, who catches him with a kind of joy you can't act, no matter how talented you are. Lee Min-ho lifts his son up with a cheer, spins him gently, and presses a kiss on his head. The pure love, the bond, the awe. It's all written on his face in that brief moment, and it's enough to make even the coldest hearts feel something warm and deeply human. But what makes this moment even more surreal, dear viewers, is the reaction it has sparked worldwide. Within minutes of the video's release, fan accounts from every continent began sharing it with captions like, "Lee Min-ho's best role yet, Dad," and "K-drama king, now the king of dads." Fans who followed Lee Min-ho's journey from boys over flowers to the king, eternal monarch, were suddenly seeing him in a new light, not just as an actor or a superstar, but as a real, tender-hearted father experiencing one of life's purest joys. The clip went viral faster than anyone could have imagined. Celebrities started reacting. Influencers broke down the frame-by-frame moment with love. Parenting pages reposted it as the sweetest first steps clip ever seen online. And then came the hashtags. Hashtag baby Min-ho steps, hashtag daddy Min-ho, and the most touching of all, hashtag first steps into his heart. Within 24 hours, the clip had garnered over 80 million views and sparked a global conversation that was less about fame and more about the universal beauty of parenthood. And what about the mother of this adorable little one? Though she doesn't appear in the clip, fans have speculated that Song Hye-kyo, Lee Min-ho's partner and mother of their child, was likely behind the camera or nearby, cheering them on. In recent months, the couple has been more open about their growing family, sharing gentle hints through social media posts, subtle interviews, and public appearances that something deeply joyful had entered their lives. But this moment, the baby's first steps, has become a turning point in how the public views them, not just as stars, but as loving parents building a future together. Industry insiders have since revealed that Lee Min-ho had taken time off recent projects specifically to be more present during the early years of his child's life. One production manager commented, "He could have said yes to several big scripts, but he said, 'I have something more important at home right now. My biggest role is just beginning.'" And it's clear from that video, his eyes shining, his laughter unfiltered, that he meant every word. Fans have responded with overwhelming love and tenderness. Comments flooded in by the millions, and messages like, "I didn't think I could love him more than I already do, and now I believe in good men and great fathers," became the soundtrack to the video's virality. One fan from Brazil posted, Lee Min-ho watching his son take his first steps was more romantic than any drama I've ever seen, while another from the Philippines wrote, "This moment healed something in me. I saw what fatherhood should be." And the impact didn't stop with just fans. Parenting organizations and family therapists have applauded the video for showing modern fatherhood in such a positive light. "It's not just a celebrity moment," one therapist shared. "It's a teaching moment. Children thrive when their fathers are emotionally present, and this video showed that in the most authentic way possible." Another comment that went viral read, "Fathers taking paternity leave should be celebrated. Lee Min-ho chose to be there, and that's a legacy his son will carry forever." The baby himself, still unnamed publicly to protect his privacy, has quickly become the internet's newest sweetheart. Fan accounts have created fan art, animations, and even soft lullaby montages set to the clip. People have written songs inspired by the moment, and thousands of parents around the world have started sharing their own children's first step stories in response, creating a chain of shared human experiences that connect us beyond language, beyond culture, just through love. And now fans are hoping for more. More glimpses into the family's life. More moments of tenderness. More shared milestones. But even if this clip remains the only one we ever see, it has already done something beautiful. It has shown us the power of small moments. It has reminded us that behind every famous face is a beating heart, a human soul, a father whispering encouragement to a tiny person trying to walk for the first time. Lovely viewers, what would you do if you were there in that room, witnessing that little boy take his first steps? Would you cry? Would you clap your hands in delight? Would you fall in love with life all over again? That's the magic of moments like this. They're not just personal, they're universal. They remind us what it means to be human, to love, to guide, to hold someone when they fall and cheer them on when they try again. And now, as we all continue watching the journey of this beautiful family unfold, we can't help but wonder, what's next? Will we see his first word next? His first birthday celebration? His first trip with both parents in tow? Will there be a family photo someday that captures the joy we've all felt from just one short video? No matter what comes next, we'll be right here, waiting, cheering, loving from afar, and sharing it with all of you, our wonderful YouTube family. In the hours that followed the viral clip, it wasn't just fans reacting. Several well-known celebrities took to their private channels to share their overwhelming love and support for Lee Min-ho and his growing family. One of the first to respond was none other than Kim Go-eun, who previously worked alongside Lee Min-ho in The King, Eternal Monarch. She commented on a fan post, "This clip made my heart burst. He's such a proud dad. I've never seen him smile like that, not even on set." That comment alone received over 200,000 likes, sparking a frenzy of supportive replies from fans who now affectionately call Lee Min-ho, Appa Min-ho, Daddy Min-ho. Park Seo-joon added a subtle but sweet Instagram story that simply read, "Real-life K-drama. So proud of you, Hyung." Meanwhile, Bae Suzy, another beloved co-star, dropped a heart emoji and a baby footprint emoji on a fan post dedicated to the clip. It's moments like these that show just how deeply this has touched even those closest to him. But the sweetest tribute came from someone unexpected. Lee Min-ho's former acting mentor, a director who helped launch his career years ago. He posted, "I've watched Min-ho grow from a quiet, hard-working actor to a superstar, and now watching him become a father. That's the role of a lifetime. His joy is real, his love is real, and I have no doubt he'll raise his son with all the wisdom in his heart." Fans were moved to tears reading this, commenting how beautiful it is to see a man so loved for his screen presence now being honored for the depth of his real-life heart. In true global fashion, the clip has also inspired a wave of cultural reflection. Parenting bloggers from different countries have picked up the story and used it as a moment to talk about fatherhood in a modern context. From South Korea to Brazil, Nigeria to Canada, people are discussing the tenderness of present, involved fathers, and how rare it is to see a global superstar fully embrace the gentle, nurturing side of parenthood in public. One blogger from Kenya wrote, "This isn't just Lee Min-ho's moment. It's a moment for all fathers who rock their babies to sleep, who cheer for first steps, and who love without limits. He showed the world that fatherhood is something to be proud of, not hidden. A parenting expert in the UK even shared a viral breakdown of the clip, explaining how the baby's confidence clearly came from a secure and emotionally connected environment. "You can see it," she said. "That little boy felt safe. He knew someone was waiting with open arms." That's how trust is built in the first years of life. Isn't that beautiful, lovely viewers? One tiny clip, and the world is collectively remembering what unconditional love looks like. Meanwhile, back in Seoul, industry insiders have quietly revealed that Lee Min-ho has started working on a new private documentary. Not about his acting, but about fatherhood. Titled Steps to You, the rumored documentary is said to feature behind-the-scenes moments of his new life as a father. It includes clips filmed from home, voiceovers of Lee Min-ho writing journal entries to his son, and even lullabies he recorded himself. It's still unclear whether the documentary will ever be released publicly, or if it's a gift meant solely for his child. Either way, just the idea has sent fans into an emotional spiral. And then there's Song Hye-kyo, still silent publicly, but deeply present in this story. Though her face wasn't seen in the clip, fans are convinced her love was everywhere. The soft giggle behind the camera, the way the baby was dressed with care, the slow, gentle panning of the phone capturing that perfect frame. It screamed of a mother's touch. One fan wrote, "Even if we didn't see her, we felt her. We felt the calm, the warmth. That's a mother's hand behind the lens, capturing love in motion." Insiders suggest the couple has reached a beautiful rhythm together, a deeply respectful co-parenting dynamic, filled with mutual love and understanding. Though rumors of marriage remain unconfirmed, sources close to the couple say that their focus is on their child, on building memories, and on making sure their baby grows up surrounded by nothing but love. And this brings us to one of the most touching developments yet: the baby's name. While the couple continues to guard their child's privacy fiercely, fans believe that the baby boy's Korean name translates loosely to "light that walks," a poetic nod to his first steps. This has only added to the emotional frenzy online. Poets, lyricists, and artists have created dedications under that name. One piece, simply titled "Light That Walks," has already garnered over 1.2 million shares. The chorus reads, "He took 2 steps, the world took a breath. Into his father's arms, into timeless depth. A child so small, yet love so wide. He walks now with stars as his guide." Isn't that just breathtaking? Now let's talk about the global impact. The clip has inspired several charitable campaigns. Inspired by Lee Min-ho's visible love and commitment as a father, fan clubs around the world have started donations in honor of his son's first steps. In Vietnam, fans donated to a children's hospital. In India, a group launched a First Steps program, supporting young fathers through parenting classes. In the US, fans began a scholarship fund titled Steps of Light to help young parents returning to school. That's the ripple effect of love, lovely viewers. One step at a time, and the whole world moves with it. As the days passed, people began to notice that Lee Min-ho had updated his personal social media bio with a quiet, beautiful line. His first steps, my eternal journey. Just 7 words, and the world fell silent. So much emotion packed into so few letters. That's how real it is for him. This isn't a trend. This isn't a moment for clout. This is his life now. And he's embracing it with every beat of his heart. And now, viewers, we turn to you once more. What did you feel when you watched that clip? Did you cry? Smile? Feel a sense of hope for the future? If you're a parent, did it bring back memories of your own child's first steps? If you're not yet a parent, did it give you a glimpse of what love in its purest form might look like? This is why stories like these matter. Because they remind us of what it means to live, to grow, to guide someone who has never walked before and show them the way, hand in hand. And as this story continues to unfold, we will be right here, celebrating each milestone, sharing every quiet joy, and reminding the world that love, family, and tenderness are the most powerful forces of all. Because Lee Min-ho's baby didn't just take a few wobbly steps in a quiet living room. He walked into our hearts. And he reminded us that the world, no matter how chaotic, is still full of moments that shine.